No matter how successful you become in life, if you don't know how to handle your success, if you don't know how to control your power and use it wisely, then your success will eventually crumble like sand. It is essential to preserve your success even more than achieving it. You need to hold on to it carefully. Often, people achieve success but then stumble in the darkness. The sole reason for this is that they failed to preserve and cherish their success. They didn't know how to use their success in a positive way after achieving it. You must have heard about the reasons for a person's downfall, like anger, laziness, and so on. But in today's story that I'm going to tell you, you will learn about some lesser-known reasons that are actually the most crucial ones for a person's downfall. These reasons don't manifest visibly in a person's behavior, and they often fail to realize that these reasons can also lead to their destruction. So, in today's story, you will finally hear about these hidden factors. Before you get lost in this story, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Now, let's begin. Once upon a time, an elderly man arrived at a Buddhist monk's place with his son. He seemed quite worried, and his face clearly showed signs of concern and sadness. With deep respect, he greeted the monk and said, "I have lived a long life, and in this world, I am just a guest for a few days. I have worked hard and achieved success in my life, and my business flourished. However, after a few years, all my success crumbled like dust. My business collapsed, and I faced numerous setbacks. I realized that when anyone achieves success in life, it brings fundamental changes. These changes can be both beneficial and challenging. Unfortunately, the changes that occurred in my life due to success proved to be detrimental. I became arrogant and stopped paying attention to my work, thinking it would continue to flourish on its own. I failed to realize that nothing in life can sustain itself unless we take care of it properly. An egoistic attitude took over me, and I became careless about my work. I never realized that anything in life requires continuous effort and nurturing to thrive. Now, my life has taken a downturn, and I have learned the hard way that whatever I have gained in life will not stay with me forever unless I treat it with respect and care. The lessons I have learned in life will stay with me forever. But today, I have come to you for a different purpose." Pointing towards his son, the old man said, "He is my son. I have tried explaining things to him tirelessly, but without hard work, one cannot achieve anything in life. Even after becoming successful, it is essential to understand that maintaining that success is equally crucial. However, he doesn't make any effort to succeed, nor does he pay attention to my advice. That's why I have brought him to you today. Please guide him and also let me know where I went wrong in life that turned my success into failure." Smiling, the wise person replied, "To become successful, a person puts in a lot of hard work. No matter how much preparation one does or how much time is invested, they never think about what they should do with their success once they achieve it and further how to grow. It is this lack of preparation that causes them to lose their success." The key to understanding is what are the main reasons behind a person's downfall. The first reason is the habit of procrastinating work, which is not the actual cause of failure, rather, it is a mantra for success. To get ruined first, you need to succeed. That's why to succeed in work, the habit of procrastinating work becomes the biggest obstacle. Either a person thinks that the task is too easy and can be done anytime, or they keep delaying the simplest task throughout their life. That's why it's essential to prioritize easy tasks first, because you might become lazy and put off doing them. So, do the easy tasks first and the challenging ones later. Another kind of people believe that they have a long life ahead, and they can do the task anytime. But here comes the understanding that every breath is uncertain, no breath is guaranteed. Who knows if this very breath becomes our last? Have we ever thought that if my breath stops right now, will all my unfinished tasks be completed? We keep avoiding them throughout our lives, so never take your life for granted. We forget while living that death can come at any moment, and our tasks may remain incomplete. The things we wanted to achieve, the goals we set for ourselves, may all be left on the battlefield of life. If you leave the habit of avoiding work, you take your first step towards success. Even though you may not have achieved success yet, you have left behind your worst habit that hindered your success. The habit of procrastination or laziness is one of the main reasons for a person's downfall. Another significant reason is not having control over one's emotions. Often, a person fails to control their emotions, leading them to extreme sadness or excessive anger. And these emotions push a person into the darkness of life. Being emotional is a good thing, but getting overwhelmed by emotions leads you toward destruction. If someone says something to you and you immediately get angry and take an impulsive step, it's because of your emotions. You didn't want to react that way, but your emotions took control over you. In such situations, your emotions dominate you and make you do things you never wanted to do. That's why it's essential to keep your emotions in check, even happiness, to avoid unwanted consequences. When we achieve something, we get very excited and tend to share it with others, writing about all the things we have accomplished. But later, when we lose it, the same people start making fun of us. That's why there is no need to get overly excited and share your happiness with others. Just focus on your work and keep your emotions in check. The third main reason for a person's downfall is the habit of trying to please others. Some people have pure hearts and want to bring happiness to others, but if the desire to please others takes control over you, then you'll spend your life trying to make others happy. Now, you might be thinking that making others happy is a good thing, so how can it be a cause of downfall? Well, just think about it. Suppose you go to meet your friend, and he asks you to smoke or drink alcohol just to please him. Only to make your friend happy, you indulge in those habits. But then, who has to bear the consequences afterward? It's you and your body. There is no need to harm ourselves to make others happy. When we harm ourselves to bring happiness to others, we are actually being cruel to ourselves. We should strive to bring joy to others without causing harm to ourselves. People who betray themselves are never at peace, as their happiness and contentment are tied to the happiness of others. The fourth major reason for a person's downfall is arrogance. But don't worry, before becoming successful, you cannot be arrogant. If you are arrogant before achieving success, you won't be able to succeed. But primarily, after becoming successful, arrogance rubs off on you internally. The pride of achieving something that no one else in society or the world has accomplished starts to seep into you. This very arrogance becomes the cause of our downfall. Remember, in this world, nothing lasts forever, and we are not exceptional. Everything will pass, and we are just carrying out our duties. If we continue to perform our actions with dedication and focus, we will never succumb to arrogance over our deeds. We should never consider any other person inferior to us. That's why every individual in this world is carrying out their duties and doing their work. We have distributed tasks, whether big or small, according to one's capacity. For example, someone cleaning is doing a smaller task, and someone capable of leading is handling significant responsibilities, and the government is doing a bigger task. No, if you open your eyes and look carefully with wisdom, you'll understand, both tasks are equally important and all good deeds are equal. This is the system created by the divine. He has orchestrated the world in his own way, and it will continue to function accordingly. We are merely puppets in his hands, carrying out our tasks without any significance attached to them. The fifth main reason for a person's downfall is greed. When someone achieves success and starts earning money, various kinds of greed start arising in their mind. They think that they should earn more money and achieve more success. They get trapped in the greed of increasing their wealth, and this leads to the formation of bad habits in their mind. We have seen many people in society who became successful but lost their success due to their greed. Therefore, it is essential to believe in the success that comes to us in the right way. Avoid getting caught up in the race of earning money quickly or achieving success. Otherwise, you might get stuck in a loop from which it becomes challenging to escape. The sixth main reason for a person's downfall is sexual desire. When a person becomes engrossed in sexual desires, they cannot perform their work properly or with complete focus. Moreover, peace in their home is affected. When the wife discovers that her husband is consumed by sexual desires and goes to other women, then it's obvious to arise in conflicts, leading to arguments and fights. When you achieve success, various kinds of people start associating with you. They want to form relationships with you for various reasons. However, if you are driven by sexual desires, you might get entangled in relationships from which it becomes nearly impossible to break free. Therefore, one should be mindful of their desires and attachments and maintain a balanced approach toward work and success to avoid such situations. The happiness and peace of your life will be lost or diminished somewhere, and there will be stress inside your mind. We have seen many successful people in society who, due to their obsession with sexual desires, have lost the peace and tranquility of their homes. After finishing their conversations, the monk advised the man's son and said, "Look, son, as you walk the path of success, always remember that you should not delay your work for tomorrow. Other things can wait until you achieve success. But the first and most crucial step is to become successful. After achieving success, then keep these 6 things in mind. So, in life, you will never be disappointed or sad, and you will lead a good life." Listeners, our job is to show you a path, to guide you, but walking on that path and contemplating is up to you. You have to analyze them yourself and think whether what we have told you is true or false. Whatever you feel, you can ask us in the comments section to express your thoughts. So, how did you like the story? Do let us know in the comments section. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Until we meet again, take care of yourself and stay blissful.